Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 3DSWare review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Night Sky, which if you've never played it before, it's a physics-based puzzler and it's very ingenious, very unique. I've not really played anything like it, and it's something that watching video footage I thought I wouldn't really play it, but it was getting so much hype, I got it, and I'm so glad I did. It's yet another one of those games that I found that watching a video alone doesn't tell the whole story. At the start, you start the game up, and it tells you, do you want to play normal mode or do you want to play alternate mode, and it tells you the differences. I'm going to show you a couple of the differences. Basically, alternate mode is much harder. It means that if you're new to physics-based puzzles, you should try normal and then you can play alternate, so you get 2 playthroughs. If you're not new to them, you should try alternate first, because otherwise it's probably going to be too easy. I've set up 2 files though at the start so I can simply show a couple of the early stuff, because I actually saw one video review where at first I didn't know how much the guy had shown gameplay wise, and then once I found out that it's got 10 worlds that are split into 13 3-screen sections each, then I realised that overall he must have shown close to 25 levels from the entire game just in the video review, and I don't want to do that at all, because that's a large amount of the gameplay. Thankfully, I forget things easily when it comes to this, so when I'm doing that many reviews and playing that many games for reviews and things like that, it's one of those that I thankfully do forget challenges and puzzles quite easily if I've not done them myself. It's one of those things, if you do it yourself, it's always a different case, you can pretty much remember. But the whole point is, you've got your 4 face buttons, do something different each. There's one that'll speed you up, one that'll give you more friction, one that'll reset these 3 screens. So for example, say I've just made it past there, that's screen 1, this is screen 2, I hit X, I go back to screen 1. There's one button that speeds you up, as I say, one that increases your friction, and one that allows you to highlight and like use devices and that. And the whole point is, you've just got to get from A to B. That really is it. And you can play the game one-handed. I'm doing so now. My other hand is just like there, because the whole point is you just use the D-pad, sorry, the analog for a bit. To be fair, I should find out if you can use the D-pad. Yes, you can. And it's rare that you use those face buttons. You'll use them every now and then a lot later on, but at the start you can play it one-handed like this, and you just get from A to B, and it's simple. And it's so simple. It's a proper minimalist game. There's barely anything sound-wise, there's barely anything graphically, there's barely anything gameplay-wise, but that's what makes it so amazing. But I've shown you the first couple screens. I'm now going to exit out and go into alternate mode and play the same couple of screens, so you can see the difference. So it starts off the same, you get the same bit of story. I've never seen anything like this. Is it a crystal? Is it a... things like that. And the beach part is identical. There's absolutely nothing different here. But moving on to things like the Harara Mountains here, you'll see straight away the differences between version A and version B that I've now shown. Because there's a gap there that wasn't there before, and it's why you need to slow down at the start and then speed up to get past it, because otherwise you die and you go back to the screen. There's a gap there and there wasn't a gap there before, and it's just one of those things. It is a lot harder to play this mode, and that's what it's designed for. So that's why I was saying and reiterating what the game itself says. If you're new to physics-based puzzlers, play normal mode. If you're not, play alternate mode, because you'll probably have a lot more fun. This screen here though, the one with the snake, you can skip back to the video for a refresher course, but you'll see just how different this screen is compared to what it was, and all I've done is changed from normal mode to alternate mode. One of the things I think is most amazing about that is the fact that it gives you the choice right from the get-go. One of the things that I've said many a time over many a review, especially on Nintendo systems, is why do the people not give us the choice? Why? I mean, Nintendo with Metroid games and that, they give you a hard mode, but you've got to beat easy mode first, so by which point hard mode's not as hard. So I love that this straight away takes you and says, do you want to play it hard or do you want to play it easy? There's really not much else I can say about the game, and I don't want to show off too much more and spoil any puzzles or anything, so all I can say is, for the price, some people might think it's a bit steep, but I really do think it's one of the most inventive, unique, and amazing titles on the 3DS eShop. If you're looking for a physics-based puzzler, you're probably not going to get a better one for a long time, so take a look, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It is a fantastic title. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.